We do have some technical difficulties going on here tonight, but for posterity's sake, we're going to do the recording anyway, and hopefully we'll get online sooner or later. Right now, we are sitting here in North Phoenix, Arizona, looking at the potential kickoff here in just a moment between the Sandra O'Connor Eagles and your Pinnacle Pioneers. Joining me, of course, is Andy Polito.
Man on the spot, here we go. There's the kickoff. It's fielded at about the 20-25 yard line, up to the 30-35 out of bounds. Just about the 40-yard line.
Looks like Tyson Muniz, number 80, on the reception again. Andy, he had a couple of midfield kickoff receptions last week against Liberty.
Yeah, Muniz was on fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
So very good. So I don't know, hopefully at some point we'll get live here, but if you're watching this back, we're going to do this broadcast just like we normally would.
Yeah.
You've got your Pinnacle Pioneers at 4-3 going up against the O'Connor Eagles. They are 2-5. Don't let that fool you. This is a pretty good football team, but an important game tonight, Andy, for the Pioneers.
I'm not going to, pull any punches here. They're a good football team. Pinnacle's a better football team.
Absolutely.
Period. It's pretty much that simple. We're well coached. We're good in all three phases: offense, defense, special teams. There's a outlet pass to Alex Lugo to the 45 down at the 50-yard line. He's got enough for a first down and a couple extra yards to boot, Brian.
Because
it's a great way to open.
Wherever you go,
Lugo.
That's right. So Alex Lugo coming out of the backfield has become his bread and butter this year. White Horton right back to the line. Looking down the middle, he's got Jace Pena right in the middle of the field.
Nice little dump off there to Pena. Great to start it. So, it's always great at the beginning of a game, Brian, when you get your star athletes. Lugo right now, a star. He's come into his own this year. Jace Pena, a star last year, a star this year. Once you get that first catch or that first run for a couple yards under your belt, the butterflies are gone, and now it's time to eat them up. Working out of the shotgun, three wide receivers left, one to the right. Handoff goes right up the middle to number 26. That is Xavier Valdez.
Nice run there up the left side
for about 8 yards. That's going to be enough for another first down for Pinnacle.
He's going to bring out a first down. That's going to put the ball well into Eagle territory now. Looks like they're going to mark it at right about the 34.
Wyatt Horton fakes a pass. He runs into a defender at about the 25-yard line, goes forward to about the 17, maybe the 19-yard line. Working out of the no huddle. Kind of a hurry-up offense, but no huddle and hurry-up are a little bit different. We're still taking time to set up. It is limiting a possibility for substitutions, which is kind of nice.
They're showing second one from the 24 right now for the Pioneers. Clock is ticking at 10 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter.
One wide receiver each side, two guys up the middle, and there it is, Valdeva, straight up the middle, and he's down enough for a first down. He's at the 15-yard line. The official asking him to move the sticks. First and 10, do it again. Nice
little fake there by Wyatt, and Xavier got maybe a little bit more vertical than he wanted to be, but got the yardage for the first down.
Drop back throw, outlet to Pena on the far side of the field. He's out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. Nice little pickup, not a big one, but it's enough, and we like just moving forward. Any forward progress is good. Blake Denelli looking, they're switching out a play. In comes Alex Lugo, and in comes one of my favorite, Deuce Postel. I think we're going to see some magic here in a minute. Lining up on the left side is Deuce Postel. On the right side of the field, we have my favorite wide receiver right now, Keenan Johnson. If we can get Wyatt to get him involved here, we're going to see some magic. He looks right. He throws right. He's got Jace Pena at the 10-yard line, taken down immediately at about the 11, maybe the 12-yard line.
Yeah, lots of Jace Pena so far here tonight. He's been open a few times. Wyatt throwing bullets right to him down the right side that time. That is going to bring up another Pinnacle Pioneer first down just outside the 10. Looks like it can still gain a first down by getting inside the 1, Andy.
Yep, you are exactly right. Clock's running, 9:20 left in the first quarter. 3 wide receivers left, 1 in the slot. Here's this handoff. Goes straight up the middle to Valdeva. Valdeva bulls his way forward to about the 4-yard line. That'll bring up a second and about 3.
Yeah, Xavier is definitely distancing himself in the running game here. Has become our number 1 running back in yardage by quite a bit. Actually, Andy, interestingly, the second leading running back now after last week. your quarterback, Wyatt Horton.
Yeah, the kid does it all. I see Keenan Johnson on the far side of the field. Jace Pena here. We've got, and there it is, right up the middle.
Not even touched.
Steps in. Nobody touches him. You'd think the kid had some sort of disease. They were so far away.
Yeah, they did not want to touch him. They didn't want a piece of it. He was untouched right up the middle, jogged it to the left, easily into the end zone. That'll be one of the easier touchdowns.
And Brian, listen, not to get a big head or anything, but what happened just now, which took about 5 minutes to do so. I believe this is the way the rest of this game is going to go on both offense and defense.
Yeah, this O'Connor team has given up a lot of points this season. Andy says to both some good teams and some not so good teams. It looks like we got Ryan Orzal up for the extra points,
and it is up
good.
And good.
Nice job.
All right, so there it is. Opening drive. The Sandra Day O'Connor Eagles win the coin toss. They defer. The Pinnacle Pioneers march downfield and say, "You deferred, here you go." Now, you see what you can do. I think our defense is going to come out here. My prediction right now is a 3 and out. We may even get a turnover this first set of downs because our team is fired up.
That's right. Well, we don't want to, if you're watching this back, we don't want to disregard our great sponsors we have here at Pinnacle Football. We'd like to thank our incredible sponsors for generally supporting our 2024 football players and program. They make it possible to obtain a premier football program and compete at the highest level across this great state of Arizona. Fans, please support our sponsors when seeking quality establishment and services for both personal and business needs. You can visit PinnaclePioneerFootball.com, visit our sponsor page, and click on any sponsor's ad to access their website. Thank you, fine sponsors, and maybe we should start with the best.
Let's do it. The title sponsor, largest banner in the entire world, I think, possibly the universe, at least this solar system. Liberty GMC. It's proudly displayed at Pinnacle Pioneer Coliseum on the north end of the field. Pioneers play with heart. Liberty GMC delivers with professional grade. Pioneer parents, check out our exclusive discounts at Liberty GMC, the dealer you know and the service you trust. Liberty GMC, title sponsor, Pinnacle Pioneer Football, again in 2024.
All right, as Ryan Orzal looks to kick off the ball after that just efficient Pinnacle first drive down there. Andy, let's talk a little bit about what we're going to see from O'Connor tonight. They don't put up a lot of passing yards, Andy. They do have a decent rushing game, putting up about 250 yards per game in rushing. So we got to watch out for that. What I've been told by the defensive players, though, is they've been told to look out for the trick plays. In fact, Andy, their running back has almost as many passing attempts as their quarterback. So it's a little bit of a two-headed snake back there in the backfield.
It's
so
trickery,
we'll look for that.
you.
That's right.
You know what? I gotta give the fans a little shout out to this kid here on the sideline named Brian Beeler. You know what? He does homework. He comes to these games prepared to talk about both teams. Brian, I appreciate you. It's good to have you out here doing this.
Always
and
fun.
I love it. All right, we're opening up right now with looks like, let me see here. Let's call this. We got us a cover 2 going here. 3 linebackers in the middle, safeties on the sides, 2 safeties low. Here's the handoff. He runs out. He's over to the 30-yard line is number 51, or excuse me, number 3. A pretty good gain on first down.
Yeah, there's your first trick play, Andy. A little end around. Got some pretty good yardage there. It's going to bring up about second and looks like 2 or 3 for the Eagles.
While we're talking about, we may as well mention Prime IV Hydration. Fuel your game with IV therapy from Prime IV. On High Street, unleash the champion in you. Prime IV Hydration. Here's the handoff. It's a keeper. He goes straight up the middle. He's got a couple guys behind him, pushing him forward. He falls forward to about the 33 or the 34-yard line. That's going to be a first down.
Maybe not for a first down. Interesting, though, Andy, this quarterback does not have a lot of rushing yards on the season, so we shouldn't see a lot of that. But we'll see as they line up again. Their quarterback is Hudson Gray, number 17.
Fakes the handoff, throws deep down the middle, and this kid is wide open. He's being pursued, and he's going to be taken out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, that was just a blown coverage, Andy. Right down the middle, he was wide open by 10 or 15 yards. I got to be honest, I would rather seen together with Xavier Sanders there bring that man down and not try to get the ball. gained an extra 10 yards on that run after the first contact.
Yep.
Not what you want to see.
Well, let's hope that wakes him up. And there's a handoff over the left side. He pulls his way in for a touchdown. You know what? I got to say, I'm humbled right now because I did not see this coming. And I think the Pioneers need to wake up right now because they let them have their way with the field right now, and they march down with no resistance whatsoever.
Yeah, 84, a team that hasn't put up a lot of passing yards this year. That was a strike down the middle worth about almost 65 yards.
That might be their longest pass play of the year. Matter of fact, I'm going to bet it was.
It could be, yeah.
Lining up for the point after attempt. Oliver set ball is down, kick is up, and it looks like it is good. It's a tie ball game, 7-7. We're getting ready. We've got 8 minutes.
Well, it's nice to have a clock here. We don't need some kind of a magic genie to tell how much time is left in the game. However, if you need promotional items, how about your Brand Genie? Let Brand Genie grant your wish for the perfect small business promotional items with no minimums. Visit them at yourbrandgenie.com.
Grace Jiu-Jitsu has been a sponsor this year, and a big sponsor and a proud sponsor. Phoenix providing premier self-defense programs for the entire family. They serve our community from 2 locations. That's Tatum and Thunderbird, and that's Bell Road and 51. Grace Jiu-Jitsu, they just had a big program, I think, for Pinnacle mothers last week, and I heard it went over pretty well. So, Grace Jiu-Jitsu, thank you for your sponsorship. Much appreciated.
That is awesome. We all made a little bit of a trip up here, up to 17 to get here. If you need to make a bigger trip, check out Lux Rally Travel. Whether planning a weekend getaway or a month-long adventure, let Lux Rally Travel guide you. Your go-to resource for all things travel-related, Lux Rally Travel.
Listen, Wyatt Horton may very well have to carry this team on his back tonight. But you know what? No worries. If there's a problem there, we've got Next Level Chiropractic and Integrated Health. It's your go-to destination for top-tier chiropractic services in Scottsdale, dedicated to enhancing your well-being and helping you achieve optimal health. Thank you, proud sponsor, Pinnacle Pioneer Football, Next Level Chiropractic, and Integrated Health.
All right, we've got number 17, Deuce Postel, and our friend Alex Lugo back to receive this kick. Let's see if the kicker can get it to him this time.
I want to see this ball go a little short so we get to return it. It's exciting. We don't get to watch too many returns in the NFL anymore. Going to Postel to the far side of the field. He fields it about the 13, makes a cut at the 15, to the 20, 25, 30, about out of bounds, about the 31, 32-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah, nice little move there by Deuce up to get to the sideline. Faked it towards the middle. Nice run there. That's going to put Pinnacle in good position.
Looks like he stepped out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. The offense comes back onto the field, headed by Field General Wyatt Horton. Here we have it. Wide receivers getting in position. We got Keenan Johnson and Jace Pena on the right side of the ball. They're out there ready. These guys look hungry. Left side of the field, nothing. We've got 2 tight ends and two running backs in, one to block and one to throw. Here's a handoff that goes over the left side of the field to Gavin Hammond. Gavin Hammond moves forward for what looks like about 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, Gavin Hammond always dangerous. A nice compliment to Xavier Valdiva out there. And Gavin been a little quiet the last couple weeks, but I feel like we're going to see a big game out of him here soon because he's been great so far this season.
I want to see a big post route right here from Pena out of the inside here. Not quite the slot, but he's in here he goes. Wyatt looks right. He throws to Alex Lugo in the backfield. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, out of bounds, close to the 50.
Late flag.
A piece of yellow laundry comes thundering in from the back judge on the opposite side of the field. It's a hold called against Pinnacle, of course.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because Alex Lugo had a head of steam coming out of the backfield there. Made a nice run off the right side of the field. Hopefully they'll spot that at the spot of the foul and give us still a first down. We're going to see here. It's going to be close, Andy.
It's not going to quite be a first down. We're going to be short by about 2 yards.
Yeah, a little short on that one. Yeah, I didn't see the hold. I saw.
Wait, no, it's really close, actually.
Yeah.
We're less than a yard away from a first down. I guess that's the good news on a bad call.
Yeah, that's almost worth taking a look at. The ref is taking a look.
They're asking, they gave him the first down, look, did they? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they're calling first down.
But the chain gang doesn't seem to be moving. Here they go.
All right, so little damage done, but still a nice play there.
3 wide receivers. What's that left side of your field in the middle of the field? Wyatt, empty backfield, looks left, looks right, looks to run, looks right again. He's got 28, Gavin Hammond out of the backfield. He catches the ball. He gets smacked right at about the 45-yard line of the Eagles.
I think I saw a flag coming there. That might have been a little bit of a high hit to the face.
I think
there,
he hit
Andy.
him, helmet to helmet or face mask.
But great job by Gavin Hammond, not only catching that ball, but holding on to it.
It's great job also by Wyatt Horton as he sifted through the spaghetti that was going out there, found Gavin Hammond coming out of the backfield and gave him a nice, perfect shot for the catch.
That's going to be 15 yards further down the field for that personal foul. I think that was on number 2 from the Eagles there. That's not what they want to see. 7 minutes left here in the first quarter, and the Pioneers rolling again.
3 wide receivers left, and loaded to the right. Wyatt goes on the keeper around the outside of the field. Jace Pena throws him a little bit of a...
Oh, they cannot call that block. He hit him with the shoulder on the side there, Andy. I watched him.
He hit him at the front. He was ahead of his shoulder.
I was actually just going to compliment Jace on that block because he got him right shoulder to shoulder.
You can tell he did it tactfully so that it would not draw a flag.
Yeah, that was a very purposeful move by Jace there. Unfortunate call there. They're going to mark off probably 5 yards for that one, and that's, again, we were watching that so closely, and I literally was just about to say, what a great move by Jace not to commit a penalty there.
I don't care that there was a flag, Jace. You did a great job. That's right there. That's what you show kids that are in the AFL, the lower leagues. Here's what you do.
Yep. All right.
Charlie Tabor coming in now. He's going to the far side of the field. 1 wide receiver on the left, 3 to the right. We got Pinder, Pena, and I can't see the other one here. Probably Keenan. Flag whistle. Looks like we might have an offsides, I think, on O'Connor. Come on. Be right, Andy.
Yeah, so the ball is now sitting back on the 41-yard line. It's sitting at 1st and 20 for the Pioneers. 6 minutes and 53 seconds left.
Again, they called us for a false start.
All right, that's going to push it back 5 more yards.
That.
Yeah.
We're now at the 46-yard line of Sandra Day O'Connor. We have a 1st and about 25 or 30 right now. 1st and 25.
Well, at least we got first down. Wyatt Horton's got a slew of weapons here to gain this yardage, and with Alex Lugo and Jace Petey on the loose as they happen so far,
their defense is playing a cover 2 right now, so they're a little short. There's a Pinder pass. He fields it at about where the line of scrimmage. We may have lost a yard on that.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to run some sort of little screen pattern there where set Josh loose after getting that ball. No go. Eagles did a pretty good job, and that's going to bring up 2nd and about 26 now.
Oftentimes when you bring a wide receiver from a little bit outside position in towards it, unlike a bubble screen, it gives the defense a chance to recover, which is exactly what they did. They foiled it. 1 wide receiver in the backfield, definite passing play. Wide rolls out to his left, throwing across his body.
Oh, he's got a man open.
Pinder. The ball hung up just a little too long, a second or two too long. Wyatt throwing across his body could not get quite enough mustard on that one to zip it in there, and it gave the defense time to recover and actually get a hand in there and knock it right from Pinder as he was about to catch the ball and obviously going for a touchdown.
Yeah, Wyatt on his move to his left there, Andy, and that's a hard throw for a right-handed quarterback. He did not quite get as much as he wanted on there, and as you said, Josh had to wait for it, and good coverage there by 3 defenders.
It's another obvious passing play. We cannot run this ball here. 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Looks right. He tucks it in and goes forward to the 40, 35,
Look at Wyatt Horton go!
25,
He's going to get
20,
the first down
15, 10, 5. Very close to the 1-yard line. He was out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Wow. I saw Wyatt Horton pull that ball in and go, and I'm thinking, no, and then it's instantly yes, as he gets not only the first down, but almost a touchdown there, Andy.
What do you think, Brian? Designed play or broken play?
Oh, that was designed there, my friend. There was no doubt where that ball was going as soon as
he was tucking that and running the whole time. All right, here we are, goal line stand here. Wide receivers left and right, 2 tight ends, and handoff right up the middle to Gavin Hammond. Gavin Hammond trots over the goal line to add another 6 points to the Pinnacle Pioneer lead.
Well, from the jaws of defeat, we pull a victory out on that drive. What a great job by the Pinnacle Pioneers. Thwarted by penalties. Third down and 26, staring into the face, and they end up with a touchdown. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left here in the first quarter.
I wouldn't call it trickery. I would call it tactical move. Now, what we're going to have to do, Brian, we have to find an answer to having our defense keep these guys from even getting a first down.
Yeah, a defensive stop would go a long way here, Andy. And obviously, the Eagles defense vulnerable up the middle. Both Valdivia, Hammond, and now White Horton have just exposed them up the middle for major yards.
Yep, you are 100% right. And while we're on the topic, let's talk a little bit about the Kimberly Lowe Group, right? The Kimberly Lowe Group, certified luxury marketing specialists in residential real estate in Scottsdale and North Phoenix. They're your local neighborhood real estate experts. The Kimberly Lowe Group, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football 2024.
Well, Andy, as I was walking in tonight, I saw the beautiful Pinnacle Pioneer Football trailer, and right on the side of it, Muscular Moving Men, Arizona's premier moving company since 2008. They've got over 30,000 moves completed. Their team of mover athletes is your solution for local or long-distance moves for all things moving, storage. Call or visit muscularmovingmen.com. Mention Pinnacle Football for a free packing starter kit.
As I was coming across 101 before I hit the 17, I saw Muscular Moving's facility.
Yep.
Beautiful facility. These guys are doing something right because they're building a lot of nice work there.
Ryan Orzal boots it away, and this one's going to be close to the end zone again, just inside. He's going to bring it back.
He's at the 1 yard line, brings that out. He's to the 10, 15. Actually, no. Yes, stacks up about the 15, 16 yard line.
Yeah, Andy, I can't say enough about the improvement over the last 3 games we've seen in kickoff coverage versus the first 4 games. Really an Achilles heel for this team until that Chaparral game, and now string stopping teams before the 20-yard line often. What a great thing to see.
Another thing too, Brian, is they're letting Orzal use his foot and kick it all the way down deep instead of kind of kicking it in the midsection. That's a good move a good tactic.
All right, we sit here at 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Your Pioneers up 14-7. Defense, let's get a stop here.
We got a cover 2 going here. Two safeties. They're not deep. 3 linebackers in the middle. And then you got your defensive backs. Here's a little dump-off pass to the right side. Caught at the 15, moves forward to about the 19-yard line.
Got a helmet down by one of the defensive linemen, and we got a flag down as well in the area where it should be holding. Let's see what they call, though. You never know. You never know. Actually, I was coming in tonight, one of the referees was on the back of a golf cart, and he chatted me up a little bit. So at least they're nice guys tonight. I know that for sure.
Good.
Yeah.
Did they just call us on defensive holding?
How do you defensive hold in the backfield, Andy? That must have been downfield. That's going to bring up a first down. That's not surprising. Some people are surprised. Andy, we're not surprised. We've seen it all this year. That's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They're sitting at about the 34-yard line, excuse me.
It's a handoff straight up the middle. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage. He might have fallen forward for a yard. I don't think much more than that.
I see Brady Boquist on the ground there. Number 45, Dylan Ockery in there on the tackle as well.
Brady Boquist with the tackle. Second down.
That was a mini bike.
No,
We'd love to see that.
That was Brian having a burrito before he came to the game.
If you heard that noise, it was one of old school mini bike. I remember those when I was a kid. All right, quarterback drops back.
Deep drop. The pocket collapses. But there's nobody in the center of the field to hold him. He's off to the races. The ground caused that fumble. That is not a fumble. He was down.
Yeah, good pursuit and tackle there. I believe that was Jack Gazier, number 9, who finally brought him down. But good scramble by the quarterback. He looked a little woozy as he came up. He got caught low by Jack, but then hit the ground hard with his own upper body.
Brian, it's only a matter of time before the Eagles wake up. The sleeping giant known as Dean Aloysius Vicious Vincent.
Dean is on our side of the field. He's got the aqua tape on his feet tonight. Oh, look at that penetration there.
Tackle for a loss. That was a big one.
That was Jack Gazier and I believe Brady Boquist in there in the tackle. Great penetration by both of them. Jack came flying in from the backfield. Brady was in pursuit from behind the running back. They met in the middle and brought him down for a loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 13. 4 minutes left in the first quarter and ticking.
I love the TFL statistic, the tackle for a loss.
Yep.
It's a big statistic. We've got the Eagles have 2 wide receivers on each side, 1 running back in. Obviously the block, it's a passing down. Here he is out of the shotgun, throws to the near sideline where we're at. Pickup of about 5 yards. He's hit pretty hard and pretty good. It looks like that was
Jack Gager on the hit.
J.I. Ewing, I think.
But
was that?
I saw number 9, but either way, a good fair hit with the shoulder pad right in the middle of the chest, so hopefully no flag on that play.
Oh, no, there's a flag. 15 more yards.
You know, the only thing you can think there, Andy, is if you hit them late, that's the only thing it could have been. We don't see the plays as well as the referees, but
you know what? It's on our side. There were feet. There was at least 1 foot in bounds when he hit him.
Yeah.
Don't agree with that.
All right, that's going to bring up 1st and 10 again for the Eagles. They're sitting right at the Pinnacle Pioneer 20-yard line.
Perfect time for a turnover.
That's right. 3 minutes and 25 seconds and counting.
Out of the shotgun, there's a snap, handoff to the underneath man, number 80, trying to get the corner on the far side of the field. Dominic Polito comes in out of nowhere and levels the guy.
Yeah, great penetration by the whole defense there. Then Dominic Polito comes back from his safety position and just spears the man in the backfield. That's going to bring up a loss of 1. That's a TFL for number 3, Dominic Polito, and it's going to be 2nd and 11.
I love to see the way these defensive backs have matured in reading the run versus the pass and then giving up their ground and going in and getting them.
All right, that's the completion up the field. Looks like it's probably enough for another 1st down for the Eagles. Better coverage
by
there.
J.I. Ewing.
Yeah, better coverage there, but again, we're
1st and goal.
We're a little porous on the defensive backfield right now.
That's a good way to put it,
yeah,
porous.
Got to tighten up a little bit there, especially in the middle, Andy. Clock is still ticking. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball sits on the 7-yard line of the Pioneers. Great time for a bend, not break moment here, Andy.
Let's hope. It's a handoff underneath. A little penetration there.
Yeah.
Stacked him up at the line of scrimmage. I don't believe he got any yardage.
I don't either. It might have even been a loss. They had both the fake handoff guy covered and the quarterback who ended up taking it up the middle.
It looked like Owen Pimbert is the one who had the penetration. I don't believe he got the tackle, but he sure messed things up for O'Connor.
Yeah, Andy, I see that as another TFL for the Pioneers. Tackle for loss. That ball is now sitting on the 8-yard line. So
Third
great
down.
job.
And that's 2nd down, isn't it?
2nd down.
The scoreboard is, yeah, the scoreboard's correct.
Yeah.
The fans at Pinnacle are getting into this one now, trying to make it hard to have the quarterback hear the cadence. Tight formation, 1 man on the. Here's the handoff. He tries to go around the right tackle, the right guard, and he backs his way in for a touchdown. Gets right through J.I. Ewing.
Well, the Pioneer defensive line had him stopped, Andy. They had him turn his back turned to them, trying to get yardage. Somehow, he must be just slippery, literally, because he slipped right through and got into the end zone.
If there's any kids at home watching, that was textbook by the running back. Once he made first contact, the defense contacted him first. He kept his legs moving.
That's right.
And he kept driving forward. He turned his back and then started driving backwards like a leg press and pushed his way into the end zone. That was all effort on part of the running back.
Well, we're not used to saying this, Andy, this year, but we are going to have to get this defense together and possibly make some adjustments in this game. They're not usually giving up runs and plays like this, and that's going to be an extra point that is good, and that's going to bring it to 14-14. 1 minute, 28 seconds left here in your first quarter. Pioneers are certainly playing well so far on offense, having their will, but unfortunately, you might say the same thing about the Eagles tonight, Andy.
So I got to say, we've got Dominic's grandma, Grammy, Marcia, up in Seattle. She just gave us a quick text message to let us know, and we know, and unfortunately, we're having major technical difficulties. So to all the fans out there that expected to tune in and see a game and hear a game, we are having technical difficulties. So we apologize for that.
Andy, I talked to a lot of people, though, that watch these games back to see a certain play or just even watch a quarter or the end. So we're going to broadcast it just like normal for you. Perhaps we'll get live here in a moment. We never know. But good game here so far as the Pioneers line up to receive this split kick.
We need to get the offense and special teams here engraving a touchdown here. And you know who's great at engraving, Brian? It's Team Dawson.
That's right.
Laser engraving. They provide customized engraving on a variety of products. They specialize in the ever so popular drinkware and other promotional items. Check it out. Their website. It's TeamDawson2014.com. Proud sponsor, Pinnacle Pioneer Football. Fielding the ball at about the 10-yard line and stacked up hard was that looked like Alex Lugo?
That was
it?
Deuce Postel right there, number 17, and he got hit pretty squarely right about the 15-yard line and dropped. But looks like they marked it at about actually the 18-yard line, which is good. So not too bad. It looks like Deuce came off the field just fine. So good hit there, but Pinnacle gets the ball 1st and 10.
All right. I'm seeing Keenan Johnson near side. I just hope if Wyatt can keep an eye, I don't even care if he stares him down, because Keenan Johnson can outrun any defender. Hit him on an out route right here or a post. There's no coverage in the middle of the field. The safeties are down low. It's a keeper. Wyatt's got it. He's going the left side to the 20, 25, at about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, that should be close to another Pinnacle Pioneer first down here. Looks like they're going to be about a yard or two short.
Yeah.
Clock is stopped at 1 minute 15 seconds. I love how Keenan always just lines up out there. Come guard me. You got to keep up, buddy.
If the offensive line give 3 to 4 seconds of protection, Keenan can get wide open like right now, and we can get a big one. Nope, it's a handoff over the right side. That looks like Xavier Valdeva. We got a flag in there. It's exactly where you have offensive holding. Let's hope that the football gods are reversing this.
We've learned, though, that you can get that same flag and it be defensive holding. We learned that
not
tonight,
when you're
Andy.
the Pioneers.
That's right. So we'll see here. We're thinking this one is probably coming back, but we'll see.
Yes, it is. The referee's pointed the wrong direction. He's heading south on 17 right now and taking the ball down to about the 15-yard line of Pinnacle.
Well, while the referee is enjoying coasters and castles, the Pinnacle Pioneers are going to line up 2nd and 14. By the way, coasters and castles is down 17 for you, those of you not in the area. So that's 2nd and 14. Ball on the 14. Pinnacle's got to get to about the 28-yard line.
Everybody spread out. A spread offense. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 1 man in the backfield, obviously to Bach. Wyatt asking for the ball. Here it comes. They're showing blitz, and they're coming with blitz. Wyatt looks deep. He's got Keenan Johnson open.
He's open.
He's got it at the 45, 40, 35, down to the 25-yard line. Exactly what we talked about. Watch Keenan Johnson down the sideline. Great throw by Wyatt Horton. Beautiful concentration and a great catch by the man, Keenan Johnson.
Yeah, Andy, the difference that time for Wyatt Horton. He had his feet under him. He was stable, threw that ball like a rocket, and led Keenan perfectly. What a great play.
Hurry up offense. Here we are. 1 man in the backfield, 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Wyatt asking for the ball. Here it comes. Handoff goes to Gavin Hammond up the middle. He's down to about
Still
the 15, 14.
Still going.
Down to about the 16-yard line.
Well, Gavin and Xavier are saying if they can stay on their feet and roll, so can we. Pioneers now at 2nd and 1. Ball is sitting at about the 16-yard line.
We're building a fine drive here. A fine drive, Brian. Keenan Builders does the same thing. Expert management for all commercial construction needs. Proud sponsor of Pioneer Football 2024. Keenan Builders.
Well, Wyatt's going to let this one run out. That's the end of the first quarter. It is 14-14. It's been an exciting game.
I expected.
A little too exciting on the Eagles, the Sandra Connor Eagles offensive side. Our defense has to find the solution for that, Andy, coming into the second quarter.
This game, if it continues at the pace we're at, we're going to have a combined total offense for probably close to 800 yards.
Yeah, I'm hoping you took the over, Andy, in this game. Although, as professional broadcasters, of course, we do not bet on games.
Nobody.
Especially high school football. But as the Pioneer defense looks to find a solution, you should look to Maintenance Solutions, maintaining a healthy workplace. They provide quality products for the maintenance professional. That's Maintenance Solutions.
How about our friends at Clayco, the art and science of building. Clayco, proud sponsor, Pinnacle Pioneer Football 2024.
That's right. And then next time you're in Pioneer Stadium, go check out Nautical Bowls. There are stores at Desert Ridge, but they're at every home game as well. Their Superfood Bowls are a complete meal. It'll satisfy your hunger while making you feel great. That's Nautical Bowls at Desert Ridge.
You know, one of my favorite burgers, I still love In-N-Out, but Culver's, delicious food. Culver's frozen custard at the corner of Cave Creek Road and Rose Garden. Welcome to Delicious, proud sponsor of Pioneer Football Program, Culver's.
That's right. And as the weekend comes and you don't know what to make for dinner, how about Papa John's Pizza? Enjoy the ease of ordering delicious pizza for delivery or carryout from a Papa John's near you. That's Papa John's Pizza.
One of my favorite places after a game is Arena Sports Grill. They're a proud sponsor of Pinnacle Football again in 2024. Arena Sports Grill is Scottsdale's neighborhood grill since 2003. Located at 63rd and Bell, Arena Sports Grill.
Well, you're a Culver's. I'm going to In-N-Out Burger because that's what a burger is all about. Football's Friday night spot. It's our local burger joint at the Desert Ridge Marketplace. They're quality you can taste, and where quality counts, In-N-Out Burger.
The Pinnacle Pioneer Gladiators coming back on the field after a little break from the first quarter as we move to the second quarter. A full complement of time on the clock now with 12 minutes remaining. The score is 14-14 in favor of no one. We've got a tie ball game, folks. Not where we expected it to be. We've got Jace Pena and
Keenan
Johnson in the near side. I can't see the number on the far side. Wyatt with a deep drop. The pocket collapses. He throws a shovel pass out to the right side. We're down to about the 5-yard line, but there's a flag in the backfield that's probably going to be a hold on
that looked
Pinnacle.
like Xavier Valdivia on the carry there, I believe. Wyatt shovel pass, nice little play there.
Exactly what it was.
Yeah, obviously designed, but unfortunately as Wyatt went forward, someone on the offensive line apparently held someone. So that's going to bring him back another 10 yards, Andy. Penalties, not what we want to see.
No.
Again, with the last drive, we had pushed ourselves back all the way to 3rd and 26, but still scored. Right now we're looking at about 2nd, and it looks like 11 yards.
Jack Bridgeford coming out of the game. Charlie Tabor on the far side of the hill. Keenan Johnson, Jace Pena over on this side. It looks like Alex Lugo might be lined up in the slot. I can't tell from here. One man in the backfield. Out of the shotgun is Horton. Here's the snap. Drops back. Looks left. Scrambles left.
Oh, Wyatt's got a man coming.
He turns around and he gets leveled. Big pass rush from Sandra Day O'Connor. The Eagle swooped in and put his talons around Horton.
Yeah, that was number 42 for O'Connor, and I have to say he was kind on the tackle there. Didn't put Wyatt down too hard.
And now we got another flag. It's, you know what, Brian, I'm sorry, I got to say it. I'm going to be as diplomatic as possible, but it seems like we are the subject of a lot of home cooking again.
Yeah, it looks like Cade Majora coming off the field, and he's having a talk with the coaches. Not sure. I didn't see exactly what happened, Andy. We're going to assume there was some sort of a scuffle or an argument on the field.
I'm starting to get tired of watching things happen where players don't get to play and the referees begin to affect the outcome of a football game. It's a sad day in Mudville.
Cade is one of our captains. I can almost guarantee something happened to him to make him that angry to cause that penalty. The Pioneers are now looking at 3rd and 37. If they got 3rd and 26, we'll see what they can do with this.
You think they're going to pass?
I don't know. I thought they're going to pass on 3rd and 26, Andy, but they did not. Let's see what Wyatt has going.
Fakes a handoff up the middle, fakes left, throws right, got a Valdiva in the flat. He's pulled down at about the Pinnacle 48-yard line. Didn't quite. Hey, look at that. There's another flag. How could that be?
We have Pinnacle Pioneers pointing towards the Eagle sideline. Looks like
No, Brian, don't say it. You mean we might get a call on the other team?
I don't know. We'll see here. And
I got to sit down.
This game getting a little chippy for a game between
I thought it looked like
team.
might have been a face mask. That'll be 15. That'll be a big one.
So it's still going to be third down then, Andy. That's going to cut some serious yardage off of this play. The ball's now sitting back into Eagle territory. Pioneers have the ball right on the 37-yard line.
They've got about 18 yards, it looks like.
Yeah, they've got to get to 21 yards. They got to get right down to about the 14-yard line.
Alex Lugo lined up in the slot. I'd be watching him right now. We got Pinder and Pina on the left side here, and I think Keenan Johnson's on the far side of the field. It looks like Valdeva in the backfield. Here's a snap out of the shotgun. Wyatt Horton's got the ball, rolls left, throws deep to the end zone. Pina's back there.
He's got it!
Caught for a touchdown.
He's got it! Chase Pina.
That play right there, Wyatt Horton did a great job of being patient, waiting for the play to develop, and Pina did a great job of standing forward and backing up as the ball came in as not to get a pass interference.
Yeah, Wyatt Horton had number 42 bearing down on him again. This time he could see it. Waited to the last second, Andy. Delivered that ball. I don't know if you saw it right to the back of the end zone.
Absolutely.
Where Jace was supposed to be standing. And Jace did a good job of appropriately separating himself from the defender. Not interference. Caught that ball. Touchdown Pioneers. Ryan Orzal. Extra point. It is now 21-14 Pioneers.
Cade Majora is a great asset on the right side along with J.C. Sandoval. They have to find an answer to this big man coming in from O'Connor and putting so much heat on Wyatt Horton. Thank God Wyatt was cool under pressure because that was a great play.
Yeah,
Speaking of great plays, Rick Bronson's House of Comedy, that's a great play. It's
That's
our
right.
neighborhood home for fun. Visit City North's High Street to drink, dine, and laugh your beak off with Rick Bronson's House of Comedy.
These Pinnacle Pioneers look well fed tonight, and that's only because of one establishment. It's Upper Crust. They've been feeding Pinnacle Pioneer football teams since 2010. Thank you, Upper Crust, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer football again in 2024.
So the Pioneers danced downfield. They did a great job of it. Every time I think of dance, I think of Center Stage Dance Studio. They love to put you on center stage, training baby divas and dudes through college kids, located in the Scottsdale Air Park. Center Stage Dance Studio, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer football.
Well, I got to give credit to the offense on that one again. Down at, what were we at, third and 37 that time. Scored a touchdown again. If you want to give credit to your kids, check out creditready.com. That's where parents can send their kids to win the credit game, get credit ready for college, and life's biggest events. Check them out at creditready.com.
I'm waiting. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing that Dylan Frick is listening if he's got the feed coming through. And I think he wants to see his brother, number 21, Frick, on the field right now with Braden. Come down on special teams, jar the ball loose, and create a turnover. Here's the kick off the foot of Orzal. It's going into the end zone as a touchback.
Yeah. A little close there on the corner there, but he got it. He
caught
snuck
the
it
inside of the pylon.
Snuck it into the end zone. That one actually landed about a yard in, so good kick there by Ryan Orzal. 10 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the second quarter. Your Pinnacle Pioneers in this offensive slugfest, 21-14.
We don't see those kind of kicks off from Orzal where their line drives, but you know what we do see? We see kids in high school learning how to drive. And at Learn to Drive, we help create confident drivers. Pinnacle family owned and operated. We cater to your specific needs, and we work around your schedule. For further information, visit learntodriveaz.com. That's Learn to Drive.
All right, Pinnacle Pioneer defense on the field, ready to try this again. Can they get a stop here in the second quarter?
Man in motion. It's a keeper. Dean Vincent smothered him like a wet blanket on a fire.
Dean Vincent, who had 6 her quarterback hurries, and 2 tackle for losses last time against Liberty. Gets another one there. That's a 2-yard loss, bringing up 2nd and 12.
You can only keep that giant sleeping for so long, and now he's awake, and God help the opposing team.
Yeah,
because I think he's going to crush the Eagles.
Tasted himself some quarterback there, and he's ready for more.
Here's the snap out of the shotgun. Deep drop, looking left, throwing deep. Dominic Polito goes up, almost with an interception, but breaks up the play. There's no gain on that. It falls lazily to the ground as an incomplete pass.
No gain, and more importantly, no flag on that play. Dominic Polito timed that perfectly.
Perfect timing.
Andy Polito got in there, not only knocked it down, but almost had a chance at an interception there.
I'm so proud of that kid. He's having a heck of a game tonight.
Yeah, that was a great play. Dominic.
3rd down and 3. It's a short. I think, they're a running team, Brian. You said so. And they're going to, I'd be surprised if they don't run here. But they may try to catch us. Nope, they're throwing, looking. Oh, he gets crushed. Absolutely crushed. I believe that was Cash Silva, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was number 49. Cash Silva getting
Silva
in there.
Came out of nowhere.
Never
like
a doubt.
Bricks.
Yeah, that's going to bring up a 4th down and about 23 to go. Punting situation. They're sitting, Andy, on their own 6-yard line. What a turn of events here. What a great stop for this defense.
Finally, our defense is awake. And you know what? Who's there to field this punt?
Alex Lugo.
Wherever you go, it's Alex Lugo. Here's the kick. He's coming to the near side of the field.
Not very good.
That ball's going to bounce and take a huge O'Connor bounce. It's bounced at the 40 and is rolling now down to the Pinnacle 47-yard line.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Merry Christmas. Elf on a Shelf is sitting on the goalpost, smiling on that punter right now.
Yeah, that kick was so short that Pinnacle really couldn't even make a play on it. Smart play by Alex to basically get out of the way.
Yep.
Let the defense down that one. Pinnacle's going to get the ball. Looks like they're marketing it right on their own 47-yard line. They're going to have 1st and 10. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half.
Alex Lugo's lining up as a wide receiver on the far side of the field. It looks like we've got Pena and Keenan Johnson in the near side. Man in the backfield. A tight end in the block. That's Blake Donnelly. Here's the snap. Here's the fake handoff. He's looking deep. He's throwing at Alex Lugo. He's got it. 30-yard line of O'Connor for a completed pass. 1st down. Move the sticks.
What a weapon Alex Lugo has become for Wyatt Horton this year. He is outstanding on the JV team last year, as I mentioned so far, and he is just killing it in varsity this year.
Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Gavin Hammond up the middle. He picks up about 5 or 6 yards on a 1st down trot up the middle. Back to the center of the field. Blake Donnelly's coming back. He's coming in the sideline. Looks like we're going to have a little substitution there.
5-yard gain on the
Yep.
play.
Incoming in for Mr. Donnelly is
Jackson Campbell.
Yes, sir.
All right, 8 minutes and 6 seconds
Keenan
left.
Johnson
Clock is
on the
counting.
far side of the field. Jackson Campbell on the near side. Alex Lugo lined up in the slot. We've got a flag, a whistle. It's either going to be an offside or a false start. Let's hope it's offsides.
Our number friend 42 saying hi to Wyatt Horton in the backfield again.
It is offsides, thank goodness. We're going to pick up 5 yards. Going to be very close to a 1st down.
Should bring a Pinnacle Pioneer 1st down on that one.
Yes,
and it does. 8 minutes exactly left in the first half. We've got 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. They're sitting on the Eagles' 19-yard line.
Johnson, Charlie Tabor far side, Campbell on the near side. Here's the snap. Handoff goes up the middle, and I can't tell if that's Gavin Hammond, it looks like. He picks up maybe a yard or 2. Hard to tell.
They're actually counting that as a loss of about 2 on that one.
Did they?
Yeah. So it looks like it's 2nd down and about 12-yard lines. Ball now back on the, looks like 21-yard line.
All right. Keenan's coming to the near side with Jace Pena. Alex Lugo to the far side. Gavin Hammond in the backfield. Blake Donnelly in the block as a tight end. Here comes a snap out of the shotgun. He's a keeper. Fakes the handoff. He's got a man. Keenan Johnson comes all the way across the field, weaves his way in to get open. Touchdown throw from Mr. Horton to Keenan Johnson.
What a throw by Wyatt Horton. That was a bullet, Andy.
And he waited. He waited for Keenan to uncover. And as he cleared that first layer of defense with the linebackers, just in front of where the safeties would typically be, he became open, and it was a beautifully timed pass.
Yeah, that ball was about 7 feet in the air the whole way from Wyatt's hand right into Keenan Johnson's hand. hands. Touchdown Pioneers, 27-14, pending this extra point.
This is the type of game we expected. This is now the type of game we're getting.
Yeah. You know, we have seen this. It's a little nerve-wracking, Andy. We have seen the Pinnacle Pioneer defense give up a score or even two at the beginning of the game sometimes as they get a feel for the offense. Sometimes that bites them, as it did with Liberty, not Liberty, but American Leadership Academy. Ryan Orzal, and that one is good as well.
And good. I love the scoreboard. It's reading 7-11.
That's right.
If we were at a craps table, I'd be betting the pass line right now.
You're either playing craps or going to get a Slurpee. Either way, Pinnacle's up 28-14. Well, I'm going to let you read the next one because you do it so well, and you've been talking about Keenan Johnson all night.
My man, Don Johnson from North Valley Oral Surgery Center. Over 20 years experience. Dr. Don Johnson's been serving the North Valley with North Valley Oral Surgery Center needs. 20 years. Proud sponsor of Pioneer Football again. And you know what? Proud parent of Keenan Johnson. That's Kira and Don Johnson. That's North Valley Center for Oral Surgery.
Well, Andy, I'm not trying to one-up you here, but perfect timing on this read because, yes, Keenan caught the touchdown pass, but Wyatt Horton threw it, and his mom, Kim Horton, you can visit her at AZ Notary Services. Notary service at your location for your convenience. Visit aznotaryservices.com.
That's Kimmy Horton, portable, coming to you, getting a job done. Bluestone Strategy Partners, serving tribal nations throughout the entire United States, but they're serving Pinnacle High School as a proud sponsor this year. That's Bluestone Strategy Partners.
How about Kimmy's E's? They're at Tatum and Bell. They're your neighborhood bar and grill. They've got live music, top-notch food, and they're home of the half-pound burger. Yum.
Half-pound? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm sure they're not either, because they're the best sports bar in Phoenix. That's Kimmy's E's.
Yeah, I'm getting another text here from Dominic Polito, host Grammy up in Seattle. We apologize for the difficulty with the broadcast. Our sponsors are up on the screen, so we're happy about that. But unfortunately, the technical difficulties are keeping us from giving you a picture tonight.
That's
that
right.
Ball goes into the end zone.
Another kick to the left side of the end zone and gets it in there. That's going to be another touchback. 7 minutes, 11 seconds left here in the first half, Andy. Pioneers up 28-14 after a great defensive stop.
Absolutely.
And turnaround score by the Pioneers.
Hey, I want to give a quick shout out from our great friends. It's Braden Frick, and shout out to Braden Frick from all the Sisters of Grandma. That's Sandy, as they cheer you on from Wisconsin. Braden, just like Dylan had last year and the year before, they've got great support from their family. The Pickles and the folks in Wisconsin, they're all over the place. Very proud of these kids, as we are as well.
All right, here comes the defense ready to do this again, and there's a handoff up the left side. They met him immediately.
The ball is loose.
Ball is loose.
And it looks like the Pioneers have fallen on it just inside the 5-yard line.
That's a game-changing play. Might even say a playmaker play. Who came up with that ball?
Because we need to keep track of this, because
I see Dominic Polito coming off the field getting congratulated.
It looks like Dom got that. Nice job, Dominic.
Dominic
Fumble
Polito.
recovery. Kid, you're everywhere tonight. There's a big meal in this one for you.
Well, we went from a defensive struggle. We've got defensive domination by the Pioneers. 7 minutes and 2 seconds left. Pioneers with the ball back thanks to a turnover and a playmaker by Dominic Polito. Pioneers have the ball at first and goal on the 4-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun again. We've got Pinder alone on the left side. It's a handoff, goes up the middle. I can't tell if that was Valdiva or Hammond.
Looked like a 26. That would be a Valdiva, but we'll see.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, look at me.
Good eyes. Eagle eyes.
Yeah. Far away, yes. Close up, no.
Not so much.
Oh, no, both
I'm
of us.
the same way.
Oh, you got the glasses on tonight.
For up close.
I tried to print these off in large font
And
for you.
you did a good job.
All right. Wyatt's
Again,
got him.
Pinder near side, working out of the shotgun. Of course, it goes to no Valdiva. It is
That is Tyson Muniz, number 80, with the reception.
Tyson Muniz. Nice job. Quick score. Great job.
Tyson Muniz, he's been coming alive these last couple games, not only with a couple good catches, but with a couple good midfield kickoff returns. Great job there. Again, patience by Wyatt Horton, waiting for him to come open around the corner there on the left side.
We've been saying the Muniz name a lot the last couple of weeks. The kid's doing great. He's rising to the occasion. He's stepping up when we need someone to step up. Nice job, Muniz.
All right, that makes the score 34-14. Pinnacle starting to distance himself.
Again, this is what I expected. We had the defense that needed to be woken up in the first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter. But guess what, Brian? They're awake now, and the O'Connor Eagles don't like it.
And you got Wyatt Horton lining up for a 2-point conversion here with 6.5 minutes left in the first half.
He fakes the pitch, throws it to Muniz, who drops it in the end zone, unfortunately. Was that Muniz or that was Blake Dinelli?
That was Blake Dinelli, yeah. He was going down as he was trying to get that ball. A hard play to make, and unfortunately as he hit the ground, it popped up. But that's okay. It's still 34-13, a 20-point lead here in the first half. Gosh, Andy, the way this game started, I'm pretty happy with where we're sitting.
Very much. That's 3 scores no matter how you stack it up. But how about, you got any sponsors to tell us about, Brian?
Well, you know what? How about, let's go with, let's Blusky Restoration. I like this one because it's short and simple. They fix broken things. That's Blusky Restoration.
I like the Hawaiian feel to this. Maloe Fitness. Find your strength at Maloe Fitness, located at 25th Place in Road Garden. Maloe Fitness.
And aloha, Andy. You can say aloha to cleaning with Mate Pro. Cleaning is deeper with Mate Pro. Check them out.
All right, Ryan Orzal, Thunderfoot, lining up to kick this. I want to see Braden Frick. I want his family to be proud. I want to see him do a big one here. That ball bounces at the 15-yard line, rolls to about the 7. It's picked up, got a full head of steam. He is met quickly and immediately by Tayshawn Taylor, but then he had a host of other white-shirted pioneers all around him. But Tayshawn was the first one there to say, hey, what's happening, ball runner?
Yeah, first contact there again by Tyson Muniz, number 80, coming off the field. Guys all over the place tonight. He's playing a great game. So you got the Eagles here with the ball starting at about the 27-yard line. They're going to have 1st and 10 with 6 minutes and 21 seconds left to try to recover from these 2 great defensive stands coming right off a turnover included, Andy.
Big thank you to Oakland Construction. We are passionate about creating remarkable experience in everything we do. Oakland Construction. Here's the snap. Handoff goes right up the middle, over the center. But you know what? It didn't go very far, Brian. He was stacked up there. He's greeted very quickly by number 99, Rylan Call.
Rylan Call there, just crowding up the middle, and they have plugged up the holes there. Again, this team coming in, Andy, had a lot of running stats, not much passing. It's been a little bit of the opposite tonight. We'll see if they get back to that passing game, especially down by 20 points.
Looks like they got a yard on that one. So the Pioneers now are bringing the safeties down low, and we're playing, they're bringing them low. We got a cover 2 with 4 guys in the middle. Here comes an all-out blitz, and he just throws that ball up so he doesn't get leveled. Yeah, that was Owen Pimber bringing the heat.
Yeah, Owen Pimber was in his face before the quarterback could even think about making a decision, and he just kind of dumped the ball off.
I want to see Owen run through that line like that and actually grab the snap off the shotgun and run it in.
It's possible.
I've seen that.
He's back there that quick. If the snap is a little lofty, quarterback a little lucky. There must have been someone in the area.
3rd and 9.
Could have been grounding there.
4 wide receivers, 2 on each side, man into block. They're bringing the heat again. And it is blocked. Big bad number 8, Owen Pimber, got his big mitt on that ball.
Well,
goes to the ground.
Didn't get the snap, Andy, but almost got the pass that time with Owen Pimber again with the penetration, getting his hands up. That's going to bring up 4th down and 9 for the Eagles.
I got to tell you, man, these guys are feeding off the energy and the momentum that they've gained now. The defense is clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, again, this Pinnacle Pioneer defense, this will be their 3rd stop in a row, knock on wood. The nothing unusual happens here. 5 minutes, 34 seconds left.
And we're going to get called for an offsides, and that is not going to be enough for a first down. But unfortunately, a little overzealous Cash Silva tries to trot in there a little early. I don't think it's going to change the play call, but maybe gives him a little time to breathe.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be about 4th and 4 now from the 33. Eagles still in punt formation.
Here comes a snap. Back is Lugo, and it's a high kick, and Lugo
Nice job
waves
getting
for
back
the
on
fair
the ball.
catch,
Yeah.
bumbles it a little bit, falls on it, thank goodness.
Alex tried for the late fair catch call there and actually cost him. I think his hand was still up when the ball got there. Did a great job though, Andy,
You're right.
of turning around and getting back in that ball. Really no question on recovery there.
Yeah, that was one of the best recoveries I've seen. And when I talk about best, I think often about Best Home Appliance. Visit us at the corner of Tatum and Bell. We're your local Pinnacle family-owned source for luxury appliances. That's Best Home Appliances, proud sponsor of Pioneer football again in 2024.
Pinnacle Pioneers get the ball back with 5 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the first half. Time enough to get another score on the board as Wyatt
Charlie
lines them up.
Tabor near side here. It's a handoff, goes right up the middle. That looks like it's Gavin Hammond. Bounces off a block, gets to the 40, 35, 40, 45. He's out of bounds, and I didn't see on that extra altercation, but I think that's going to be a flag on O'Connor.
Yeah, number 6 there, and the Pinnacle sideline getting into that. Number 6 rode him out of bounds. I will say Gavin had his hand up high on the face mask. That might have been part of it too. I wouldn't be surprised if there are offsetting penalties, but I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's just against
If it was
O'Connor.
anything close, it's obviously going to go against us, Brian. Sorry.
Of course. Of course. All right, they're walking it off, though. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty
finally.
for that late hit.
Thank you.
Yeah, we might have gotten away with one there, but great run. The important part of it, great run by
That was
Gavin
a
Hammond.
wonderful
Talk
run
about
by
keeping your
Hammond.
legs going. First and second contact, still going. Got about 11, 12 yards on the run, plus the penalty. Pinnacle's got the ball into Eagle territory on the 41.
Working out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The running back, Lugo, goes in motion. Here's the snap out of the shotgun. Big rush coming. Big throw over the middle to Charlie Tabor. Just a little too tall to call. Out of the reach. Charlie would have needed to be maybe 2 or 3 feet taller to get that one.
Yeah, he needed some just pinder leaps there to go up and get that one, but that was close. Charlie was open to get a good job of finding that spot in the middle.
I like to see that he targeted him. Gavin Hammond coming in now for Lugo. Lugo's getting a little breather because, gosh, wherever you go,
Lugo.
you got it.
All right, 2nd and 10,
Gavin
Pioneers,
Hammond.
5 minutes, 6 seconds.
Hammond in the backfield, 2 wide receivers to the right. Here's the handoff to Hammond. Goes over the center, cuts back to the left. He's down to the 35, taken down at the 34, 33-yard line.
Well,
not
Gavin
quite
Hammond,
enough for a first down.
Gavin Hammond is back tonight. We've, like I said, it's been the Xavier Valdivia show the last couple games. Gavin Hammond, both of them having good nights. Gavin Hammond back with a vengeance and running hard, Andy.
When you look at the scoreboard, Brian, everybody's having a good night.
That's right. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the first half. Clock is ticking. 3rd and about 3 to go.
Blake Donnelly switching positions with Jack Bridgeford now coming back into the game. He's going to line up as a tight end on the left side, just outside of the left tackle. Here comes the snap. 3 wide receivers to the right. He follows his block. Wyatt gets the corner, and he lowers his shoulder and gets down to about the 15, 16-yard line. He took a pretty good hit, but he popped up just like Jack in the Box. Looked good to me. Give me some of those.
He took 2 pretty good hits. Wyatt got hit by number 6. Didn't go out of bounds. Got another 3 or 4 yards after that, and then got hit again. Interesting play running that ball up the short side there.
Watch
Andy.
Blake Donnelly here. But that goes over the middle to Pinder. He catches the ball at the 10-yard line, probably maybe the 11-yard line, where that's going to come down and be close to a first down.
Yeah, it's going to be about 2nd and 2 or 3 there for the Pioneers. Clock is ticking. We're nearing the 4-minute mark here in the first half.
Bader on the play.
Donnelly coming off the field.
Does it seem like this half's been long to you?
it seemed really long when it was 14-14. Yes.
We're getting all this scoring in here.
Jack Bridgeford in the game, number 13.
Far side of the field. Pinder, Pena, and Lugo on the near side on the left. Here's the snap. Fakes to Hammond. Rolls to his left. Looking left. Throwing left. Caught in the end zone for a touchdown by Josh Pinder.
We have seen that play before, Andy, where Josh Pinder just finds that pylon, sits there. Another great play and pass by your quarterback, Wyatt Horton.
Yeah, good patience again. And the not in the face of an oncoming rush. As he rolled out, he could kind of sense they were coming after him, but did a good job of waiting just long enough to get that ball exactly where it needed to be. 6 more points on the board. It's 40 points now. If we get this point after attempt, or the PAT, as they call it, we're going to go up 41-14. It's a mirror image of what the score on the other. Nope, it's a fake, and it's a run-in by Jace Pena.
And that's going to be good. Puts us back on track on the 7s with 42-14. Your Pioneers now dominating the Eagles from O'Connor High School. 3 minutes, 36 seconds left here in the second half.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good flash plays, Brian, on both sides of the ball. It's exactly what you want to see as a fan. More so, it's great. It's what you want to see as a coach.
Yeah, I said we've seen that play before from Josh Pinder. The first time they ran it, and I can't remember who it was against, he was standing just alone at that pylon in the end zone. This time, great job at getting that ball because he had 2 or 3 defenders right around him. If I'm not
mistaken, that might have been against Huskies.
Horizon, I think you're right.
Pinnacle Coliseum.
You're right. Well, while we got a second here, I want to talk about one of my favorite sponsors. It's Pre-Veteran. They're a veteran workforce development company. They go and help veterans right before they get out of the military, prepare them for life after, and especially the workforce. That's Pre-Veteran. Thank you for your sponsorship of Pinnacle Pioneer
Jason,
football.
we love what you're doing. We love how you take care of these veterans and get them where they need to be, and we love your sponsorship. We appreciate you.
That's right.
Valley-wide Sports Cards. Hope to see some of these kids on Sports Cards soon. Family-owned, family-friendly. Please drop by for all your trading card and collectible needs. Located at 90th and Via Linda. Valley-wide Sports Cards.
Well, the way Wyatt Horton's playing tonight, you might just see him on a sports card as Ryan Orzal lines up here to kick one more time. He's got a string of touchbacks going. Oh, looks like they're going to call timeout.
It looks like O'Connor may have called a timeout.
Maybe.
It might. Yeah.
We'll see how. Last week we thought that, or a couple weeks ago, we thought Liberty might have gotten 4 or 5 timeouts there in the last part of the game.
I believe it was a firm 4. Really.
It's so hard to tell what the referees are saying or doing down there sometimes. But we're sitting with 3 minutes 36 seconds left. Your Pioneers up 42-14.
I want to give a big call out for Nolan Menke. I want to give a call out for Tanner Peltier, J.C. Sandoval, Ian Garcia, Michael Leffenberger, and Cade Majora. These guys are doing an exceptional job on that offensive line, keeping Wyatt upright and opening up gaping holes that Arnold Schwarzenegger could drive a Hummer through on this field. It's a great job.
That's right.
You know what? I haven't said this enough lately. The Pinnacle High School dance team and cheerleaders, they are on the field. They do as much work almost as these football players do throughout the week. They do a great job, and they're not just at football games. They're at all the sports. So great job out there by our cheer squad and our dance team.
Yeah, award-winning, and they put a lot of work in. I know a lot of parents of girls that are out there. It's a lot of work for both the kids and the parents.
Wait, he called a fair catch on the kickoff, which you can do, and they're going to get the ball at about the 25-yard line.
Interesting choice with all the room he had there.
I honestly believe he wasn't. This looks weird, but I don't think he was calling a fair catch. I think it's like in baseball where you're waving off the guy next to you saying, I got it. Yeah, he had plenty of room to try to make some sort of return. At this point,
the Eagles from Sandra de O'Connor need all the field position they can get. Yeah. But that being said, they're going to get the ball right at about the 23.
No, 27. No, 23.
Yeah, 23-yard line, and again, that was a short kick there by Ryan Orzal.
Oh
we've been faring really well with the long kicks. I'm going to leave it at that.
Look at me. What am I doing right now?
Scratching your head, but that's okay.
All right, we brought these safeties in a little bit. We still got to cover 2. We got 3 linebackers in the middle, defensive backs on the ends. Here's a big wide run on the left side of the field.
Dominic
shot
again.
in there and toppled that guy.
Yeah, Dominic Polito reading that run early, getting up there from the backfield and making that stop. That's only about a 1-yard gain.
I'll tell you, this week off has really helped Dom because he's had a little bit of a painful shoulder here, and he's coming in and he's raking havoc on his defense.
He looks like a changed player this weekend, I have to say.
Yeah. He's like a unicorn on a Red Bull. We got an offsides now on our defensive line. If I'm not mistaken, they're going to call that on our big man, number 78, Wyatt Overson. Yeah.
All right, here we got 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and the clock is ticking. We are already, I believe, into clock ticking time. They're not stopping the clock, and we're already
clock ticking time. You got it.
Clock ticking time.
So they have big wide receivers. They got 3 of them lined up in the side of the right sideline as they move down the field.
Especially this young man closest to us, number 11.
Right. He's got a big play, and it's Frick is right there.
Oh, that's an interception!
Gets another playmaker takeaway.
Braden Frick with a great interception. That's a playmaker play, our second of the game. Braden Frick, he turned around right at the perfect time.
I saw that coming. Braden was in, just like you. That's discipline to turn around like that at the right time. And he was in perfect position.
Trying to get his mom's attention over there. Joy Frick is waving and jumping up and down. Braden Frick, and we talk about this in high school so many times, you never get them turned around. That time he saw the receiver look, turned around, caught the ball in the air, and then caught it with his hands. Great play.
I'm seeing shades of Dylan Frick now. Both the guys are great
Second
athletes.
Interception on the year for Braden Frick.
Here's a handoff, and this is pretty interesting here. That handoff now, goes to a guy that we don't call his name out that often, but Miles Stepney is he's a big kid, and he's more of a fullback when you compare him to the halfbacks we got in here now.
He looks like a fullback slash tight end type, but he had some running back speed on that one. 2nd and 1.
I think they're going to put Stepney in and let him just gobble up clock and get yardage here. Here comes the snap out of the shotgun to Wyatt Horton. Got the ball in his hands now. Holds it. Looks down the sideline.
That's got to be
Charlie
interference.
Tabor was held for at least 10, 15 yards off the line of scrimmage. And you know what? I think the referee was watching the cheerleaders. He didn't quite see that one.
Yeah, Andy, again, we want to be fair to the referees, but that time Charlie Tabor was trying to get downfield. There was contact from about the 10-yard line out all the way to 20 yards. He would not let him get downfield. That was pass interference.
I have not seen that much contact since the WWF.
I haven't seen that much contact since I stopped wearing glasses as a kid. I started wearing contacts. All right, they're lined up again.
Here's a handoff, goes to Stepney. He does a little squib around the left side, moves forward very close to a first down.
Yeah, I think he's got it by the way the referee is walking in, but we'll see where they spot it.
Yeah, it's no, he's going to be about a yard short.
The referee on our
side,
they counted it. The referee on our side has the ball about a.
We got a timeout. Pinnacle just took a timeout with 1:34 on the clock.
They gave him the first down, which is good news. The referee on our side had the ball about a yard further than where the referee in the middle spotted it. Either way, it's 1:34 seconds left. Pinnacle has a chance to again score before the half. They don't get the ball back for the first time this year to start the second half, but for one of the first times this year, it doesn't really matter because we've got a 42-14 lead.
Charity begins on the road.
That's right.
And you know what? Silver Strand Pools, they do some great looking luxury outdoor living. Silver Strand Pools, we love the sponsorship. We love the work you do. Works of art in the backyard. Thank you, Silver Strand Pools, for your support of Pioneer football in 2024.
That's right. And as the cheerleaders wobble with it and the crowd goes with them, let's talk about North Valley ENT. North Valley Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates. They're providers of professional, comprehensive ear, nose, and throat medical care and treatment in a compassionate and friendly environment. Check out North Valley ENT again. Proud sponsors of Pinnacle Pioneer football here in 2024.
Looks like we got Lugo and Johnson on the near side. I think it's Pena and Pinder on the far side of the field. Looks like Stepney in the backfield again. Here comes the snap out of the shotgun to Wyatt Horton as he prepares to receive it. He'll clap his hands and ask for the ball from the center. And we might get a blitz here. Yes, the blitz is coming. Wyatt's got great protection. Threats to roll out. Moves to his right. Throws downfield. Keena Johnson's got the ball. He falls throws it and
no.
drops it at the 10-yard line.
Keenan's going to be kicking himself for that one because he was wide open that time.
I swear to you, that looked very much like the pass that George Pickens caught in the Steelers-Jets win on Sunday night.
He had the ball, but I think he turned to run before he actually had possession of it. I want to call out number 74 for the Pioneers. That is Michael Laufenberger. He held a guy didn't hold him, but he stopped a guy from rushing and getting to Wyatt for what seemed like a minute and a half back there in the backfield.
3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Stepney goes out of the backfield. Wyatt rolls to his left. He throws it over the middle to Jace Pena. He's at the 30, 25, out of bounds at about the 22-yard line.
That's another tackle out of bounds, but they're not going to call that one.
I think his momentum brought him down. That was a good no flag, in my opinion.
All right, so he's way out of bounds on the tackle, but that is a tackle. That's going to bring up another first down for the Pinnacle Pioneers.
That's a big first down.
Yeah. You got 1 minute and 13 seconds left here, and since he was clearly tackled out of bounds, the clock is stopped. 42-14 your Pinnacle Pioneers as they line up the chains.
All right, Jack Richards comes out, and Mr. Blake Donnelly goes in. We're on the near side, the left hash mark here. Lugo goes to the right. Pinder is lined up on the left, and Pena in the slot. Blake Donnelly goes in motion. Here comes the snap. I think it's going. And Wyatt drops back, deep drop. He hits out of the backfield.
Stepney goes down,
trips, gets the ball at the 15, falls forward to about the 11-yard line. We're going to get another first down.
Pinnacle Pioneer
Clock's
first
going to
down.
continue to run once those sticks are set.
Yeah, they're going to mark him, Andy, at about the 13 where his knee went down, but first down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Clock is ticking with 1 minute left here in the first half.
Here's the snap. 3 wide receivers to the right. Here comes a rush. Wyatt's looking everywhere, and he shakes a tackler. He throws the ball to Blake Donnelly. In the end zone. Great hands. Great patience by Wyatt Horton avoiding the tackle. Good throw. Great catch by Donnelly.
Yeah, great job by Blake Donnelly there getting open. The Wyatt was scrambling around in the backfield. Blake rolled out to the quarterback's left, found that opening, and Wyatt did a good job of holding him, or getting the ball to him. What a great play there by the Pioneers. Now it's 48-14 with 49 seconds left.
48-14. You gotta love that.
That extra point is good.
49.
Bringing it to 49-14. My goodness, what a romp we are in right now, Andy. After the start of this game, if you're just joining us or just watching this on tape or whatever situation we're in, we started this game with 2 good drives by Pinnacle, 2 great drives by the Eagles as well. It was 14-14 right into the first quarter, Andy, and now at almost the end of the first half, 49-14. What a show by the defense. What a great show by the offense as well.
You know, I'm going to give Blake Donnelly a little extra credit, and not just for tonight. I mean, that's a great catch, obviously, but whenever I see the Pinnacle Pioneers sideline dragging a little bit, and they don't have the finesse, they don't have the excitement, I always see Blake Donnelly over there trying to fire guys up.
That's right.
Because he's fired up just naturally, and I think he gets that from Bob, his dad, Bandana Bob, man. He gets him fired up, and Blake does the same thing on the sideline.
You know, and this, you got to hand it to Blake as well, because this isn't an offense that showcases the tight end very much, but he does a great job of making the most of his opportunities.
Another short kick at about the 22-yard lines where it's fielded. He's still on his feet. He's trying to get the corner. He's got the corner. 35, 40, 45-yard line is where he's taken down. 39 seconds remain on the clock as the possession changes. Move the sticks. Let Sandra Day O'Connor Eagles see if they can wrap their talons around the ball and take it into the end zone.
Andy, I would really rather just trust the foot of Ryan Orzal there.
With you.
If for nothing else, forget field position. Football kickoffs are where kids get hurt all the time. We don't want to see that. Just get the ball out of bounds and take it at the 20.
So, Brian Baylor and I, we're sitting here. We watched every game. We called every game. We called every play. And we are scratching our head to see, let the kid kick the ball.
And I'm not sure what just happened, but it looks like we got another 15-yard penalty on the Pinnacle Pioneers. The ball is now into Pinnacle Pioneer territory, if I'm not mistaken. mistaken. I don't think he got that far on the return.
He did not.
Something there happened. Anyway, ball is on the 40-yard line. 39 seconds left here.
Okay, we're running a cover 2 now. The safeties are now dropping back. He's being pursued. He's going to tuck the ball and run, and he's going to. I'm surprised that doesn't get a flag. Honestly,
yeah, that was close.
He was well out of bounds whenever he hit him.
Yeah, but no flag that we can see on the play. Quarterback scramble there. He gained.
That was Dylan Ockery. You know what I've seen, honestly, Brian, and at all levels, high school, collegiate, and as well as the NFL. They usually, if the man doesn't fall, for some reason they don't throw a flag many times. But we did get a flag now for something else on the O'Connor Eagles.
On the Eagles, Andy, it never ceases to amaze me. And of course, I always like to point out on any broadcast we have no communication from the referees, so we don't know what is called all the time. We just kind of guess by how far they walk it off. That looks like it must have been a hold because it's a 10-yard penalty. Yeah. It's second down and 20.
You know what
31 seconds left.
I'm looking forward to, Brian, is we've got a very comfortable lead. I see Zupke and the entire coaching staff saying, let's get some of these kids that go and get a lot of playing time. Let's put them in there, and let's get those jerseys dirty.
I think it's a great chance to give Drew Varsano a chance to manage this team.
He tucks the ball and runs forward. He's got 15, 20, almost 20 yards on. He picked up about 10 yards, actually. Yeah. He's back to the original line of scrimmage and gets about 3 extra yards. It's going to bring up another 2nd and 7.
Another time out there. But yeah, I think you get your guys in that you're going to be counting on next year, the Drew Varsanos of the world. Let them throw the ball a little bit. Let them get used to varsity level offense and get this game done and get Wyatt Horton on the bench. Anyway, Ursuline Touch Landscape. Speaking about touch, serving the Valley since 1984. You'll get your money's worth from Ursuline Touch Landscape. Proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football.
And SB Mortgage. Our mission is to ensure our clients receive the utmost attention to detail with regards to their individual needs. That's NSB Mortgage, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football 2024.
Well, now you asked me earlier if this first half seems long. It seems long now that we're getting all these timeouts. But if you're having a long day and you don't know what to do for dinner, check out Lorenzo's authentic Italian cuisine where friends and family gather. That's Lorenzo's.
Yes, and here we go.
23 seconds left here.
2nd and 7. I'm checking the phone here to see if we got a few text messages here. Let's run this play, and I'll do some call-outs here. Out of the shotgun. Empty backfield. Guy catches the ball left side of the field. He's weaving his way up. He's down to about the 28-yard line of Pinnacle.
Looks like a first down. 15 seconds are showing on the clock.
They got to be.
They're going to have to call a timeout again to stop this clock, and they did.
That was it. Now, let me give a big call out to Mr. Patty Sweets. Patty Sweets sitting there in that little comfortable recliner. He says he's not eating the sour cream and onion chips today because he dropped the ranch dip on the side of the recliner and on the floor last week, and 2 weeks ago, and he was up in arms against the Liberty game. But he is watching the game. He's taking shots from his screen. He's seeing the real score. Yeah, Patty Sweets, clean your glasses, wake up a little bit, put down the I'm not sure what you're drinking, but put it down here. The real score is, in fact, second quarter, Pinnacle Pioneers 49, the Eagles from O'Connor 14, 15 seconds left in the half. Brian, what do you think?
I think Castile law can help anybody if they're fumbling off the field. Criminal offense for when you fumble off the field. Check out proud Pinnacle sponsor Castillo Law. And as the Eagles line it back up, Andy, 15 seconds left. I think they're out of timeouts. Going for the end zone here, Andy. That could be another interception. And it is another Pinnacle Pioneer game-changer interception. That was number 32.
Xavier Thomas.
That's the second Pioneer interception of the night, and the third turnover, and the third game-changer playmaker play by Xavier Thomas tonight.
Yeah. Looks like they're cleaning out the account of the Gaisher family, aren't they?
That's right. The Gaisher family kindly donating $100 for every playmaker turnover. Thank you to Jack Gaisher's family for doing that. But more importantly, what a great performance here by the Pioneer defense.
So I know that high school, they don't typically try to run up the score, but we're still first half. I say turn somebody loose and let them run and get a big touchdown. But they won't do it. They're going to take a knee. Wyatt Horton leads the Warriors from Pinnacle back into the locker room, take a little breather here, and then come out fighting. Brian, your thoughts for the first half?
I mean, 10 minutes in, Andy, I did not think we'd be sitting here saying the words 49-14. That being said, the defense is really what changed this game around. The offense was clicking all along. 7 touchdowns by Wyatt Horton in this offense across a lot of receivers and runners. The defense is what has really turned it on. They went from giving up 2 fairly easy touchdowns to 3 turnovers, multiple stops in a row, and really changing this game for the Pinnacle Pioneers.
Look, we, again, as we've said a couple of times in the last several weeks, is we are hitting it on all 3 phases: offense, defense, and special teams. The only thing, if I have to be critical, and I'm searching to find something, is the defense needs to have some fire lit under them early in the game so that we don't allow teams to get even any momentum, because when we start playing more playoff caliber teams, this is not going to be something that you can recover from. So we've got to get this under control now.
You look back at that American Leadership Academy game, and it looked a lot like those first 2 drives from O'Connor, where we were wide open over the middle. Surprising that O'Connor isn't trying that more, but Pinnacle may be making the adjustments to make sure, but I think you're exactly right. That being said, your Pinnacle Pioneers up 49-14 going into halftime. What a great show. Looking forward to seeing what happens in the second half. Maybe get ourselves some Drew Varsano and see what happens here.
Yeah, you know, I hope you all are okay with this, but I think Brian Beeler and I, we're going to rest our vocal cords. We're going to get a little refreshment, maybe visit the men's room. We're going to take a short time out, but we'll be back in just a few minutes to continue this wonderful momentum we've got, take it into the second half.